Previously on Wildside.
Rob, you know, you're acting like someone who has something to hide. Now, have you?
No.
Then we're going to wipe the slate clean. And you gotta stop seeing Marion. We have got girls working in a dimly lit factory area where some scumbag pimp's moved in and is now taking half of their money.
All right, listen, don't worry about all this. It's just a public relations exercise. It'll blow over in a couple of weeks.
Right. You know what, Bill? This collar and tie of yours is starting to look really comfortable.
What?
These boys that raped you last night, Debbie, were they wearing protection?
You're bloody asking me whether they're wearing protection? Do you think I give a shit about that?
If I didn't back off prostitution, they'd make me wish I had.
What's this registration number?
You're kidding.
Tony Gorlas, Member of Parliament.
And chief campaigner against crime and prostitution.
There was three of them. One had a knife.
What sort of knife was it? Big knife, small
Yeah, it was,
knife?
no, it was
Kitchen
big. It was about that big.
Did you hear any names? You know, somebody might have called out one of the guys or something
no,
like that. You didn't.
No, I can't remember any names.
You didn't fight them off or anything.
Well, there's three of them. And they're big guys. I'm not going to fight them off. They've got a bloody
Yeah,
knife.
I thought you might have, you could have struggled or something, scratched them, bitten them.
I don't know.
You might have left a mark on them. Did you think you left a mark on any of them? You could identify somebody? Anything like that? You wear earrings?
Yeah, but not like that.
The blokes wouldn't have been wearing something like this, would they?
Oh, I don't know. It's dope. It's cold. I think
What about smells? Here you go. Smells,
yeah.
clothes, anything like that in the
I
car?
think
What about the car?
the guys in the car, they smell like sick, you know?
Yeah. What else?
Like spew.
What else? Anything else?
I don't know. Maybe.
Come on, I
don't know,
dragged you out. You said they dragged you out of the car. They pulled you out. You're on your all fours. They dragged you across the ground.
Did you think I'm worried?
Something like that.
You know, they brought me here in a car, red car. They shoved my head in the gutter. Then they took turns sticking their stinking, filthy dicks into me. They ripped my stockings. They left me there with no pants on. They took off with my purse. And if you don't believe me, man, that's fine. I can take it, okay? Because I've been raped before. I've been ripped off before. You know, don't waste my time because I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit about that. Jesus! I told you this is a waste of time.
Listen, she's a junkie. I can't.
Yeah, I know.
Every word she says
You could be a little easier on her, that's all.
Where were you last night, Yanni?
Out with my mates,
Where'd you go?
to the pub. Then we went to play some video games. Got a hamburger. I won a pool.
You won at pool. What are you, a good pool player, eh?
Pretty good.
Do you play a lot of it? That's good.
Yanni, which pub did you go to?
The Crown and Anchor. That's where we always go.
Crown and Anchor.
Who's we?
Maggie and Chris.
Maggie and Chris who?
What was their last names? You know, their surnames.
I don't know.
Oh, they're mates of yours and you don't know their last names? Huh?
But we should have
Huh?
one of his parents here.
No, he's 18. Was Maggie your girlfriend, is she?
Is she?
Huh? What? What's your Chris's girl?
Maggie's short for maggot.
Well, why do you call her maggot? What's she your...
What's going on?
No, I'm Detective Sergeant McCoy. This is Detective Senior Constable Devlin. We're following up a statement from a woman alleging she was raped last night, and a report that your son's car was seen picking her up.
Rape.
Yeah.
Out. Out. Now. Out. He doesn't have to answer any of your questions.
No, it's all right. We told him that, but he agreed to.
Oh, I'll bet he did. Listen, I can tell you right now, my son wouldn't be involved in anything like that.
Well, somebody took down his license plate number in the car.
Please, this is a setup. He's an easy mark. You don't have to be Einstein. I'd like you to leave, please.
Mr. Gorlas, I appreciate that this is a very difficult situation for both you and your son.
Please?
We can deal with this with the least pain possible. All we need to do is have a talk about it and we can sort it out. Would you mind waiting in the car, please? Just in the car.
No.
Thanks. I know a bloke in your position must come in for a whole lot of flack from the media, the public, just about everyone, especially somebody who takes a strong stance on social issues like you do.
What galls me is that police time's being spent chasing an obviously vexatious complaint. Now, who made it?
Well, you know I can't tell you that. I mean, I'd like to, but I can't. But what I can tell you, and honestly, is I do understand your situation.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, but that's of no comfort to me, Bill.
Do you mind if I sit down?
Yeah, of course you can.
Thank you. I've actually got a nephew who's developmentally delayed, just like Yanni. I mean, I'm only too aware of how much stick he gets, you know, from everywhere, all over the place.
Can be very tough.
Bloody hell on the parents. I know, it's absolute hell. But the bottom line is that I've been assigned to this case, and I've got to go back with something.
Fire away, Bill.
So what time did Yanni get in last night?
Oh, about just after the 11 o'clock news. My wife and I were in bed.
All right. And did you talk to him when he got in?
Yes, I did, actually. He seemed fine.
No, I mean, I just have to ask this because my sister-in-law often says that Ricky, he gets short of breath, you know, he gets excited or anxious and all that sort of stuff.
No, nothing like that. He was perfectly fine.
Yeah, well, I mean, you understand, I've got to ask you these sort of questions.
Yes.
Which school's Yanni at?
He's at Everly Grammar.
Oh, Everly.
Yeah, they got a very good integrated policy there. Yanni's treated very well.
Has Yanni got a girlfriend?
No. No, that's one of the things he can't manage yet.
Well, so what else did he say, apart from the fact that his son goes to Everly Grammar?
Nothing. Nothing much at all.
Bill, we're partners now.
Yeah.
You don't trust Easy, do you?
I trust you.
Do you?
Of course I do.
Well, you sent me out of the Gorlas interview.
It was just a game I was playing with him. Come on, it was just a game. He understood it, you know.
What, was that just dicks on tables time, was it?
Exactly what it was. I mean, he wasn't going to talk to me properly with a woman there, was he? That's Gorlas.
Okay.
Come on,
okay,
I mean,
as long as I know that's what
it's
you're
going to
doing.
happen. It's going to happen with you, all right? I mean, if we're partners here, it's going to be a situation where you're going to have to send me out of the interview.
Yeah, of course there is. I understand that.
Yeah, well, that's all I was doing. It's a game. It's a game.
Okay.
Yeah, it swings it.
Bill, I have a confession to make. Before I met you, I heard a lot about you, and I heard that you're a dog, and I believed that. And I was wrong. I'm sorry.
It's all right. What, you don't think I'm a dog now?
She's waiting.
Okay. So make it work. Yeah, so he cornered his science teacher in the storeroom. This was towards the end of last year. And he shoved his hand up a dress. She put in a complaint. It didn't go anywhere. She resigned, and
Right.
that was the end of the story.
So what, the principal just volunteered this to you, did he?
I prompted him a little bit. You know, as soon as I mentioned the word Gorlas and rape in the same sentence, whoa, I couldn't shut him up. We were talking about the protection of a good school's name here, you know. You can bury a sexual harassment allegation, but by God, a rape charge, that's a much bigger corpse.
I mean, I really think he'd know his son's sexual behavioural patterns better than that. The guy's not a fool.
Yeah, it must be a lot of shame, you know, for a high flyer like Gorlas to have a son like Yanni. So you know what I reckon he does to deal with it?
What?
Buys his kid a nice car, puts him in the best school, convinces himself and everybody else that he's got a fine, upstanding member of the community in Yanni.
Yeah.
And his kid's smart enough to go along with it, mainly for his father's sake. And he plays the fool, you know, just when he needs to. Christ, I've got to go.
I'll give you a lift. So, you going to charge him?
No, haven't got enough evidence yet.
Oh, right.
Now they're just going to hoik it out. I've got Kim chasing up the other two.
Oh, right. Is Kim your partner now?
Yeah, she's been assigned to me for this case. Is that you?
No, it's me. Hello? Right, I'll be there right now. Thanks.
Detective Sergeant McCoy.
Hi, Maxine Summers.
Right, hello.
Pleased to meet you.
We've got him wanting lunch, so we're getting there. He wants a bacon and egg sandwich with barbecue sauce. Not tomato, not Worcester, and no onions.
Why don't you just jump, you sick bastard? Go quick now.
Okay? Dr. Summers.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for coming. You stay here, McCoy. Yep. Situation's been explained.
Call you as soon as we can. Yeah, I'm sure that's very high on your priority list.
Yeah, all right. You ready, sir? Where do you want to go? You want to go down?
Just how many cops are there hanging around this building anyway? 20? 30? All of them getting upset about some wally up there on the roof while everybody else are going up and down in the lift all day so it won't stop. And where are they when the innocent bystander gets affected, eh?
Why don't we make a deal here? You shut your bloody mouth and I don't bash your head against the door.
He's been up there for about 3 hours. He's been threatening to jump. But we've had a breakthrough.
Yeah.
He now says he might come back in if you talk to him about not going to the psych hospital. Now, how do you feel about
Fine,
that?
that's fine.
Found it depressive, yeah? Great. He told us he's been to Macquarie Hospital once before. Is that true?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, about a year ago.
Well, he says if you tell him he doesn't have to go back, he'll believe you.
Lance? Lance? Hey. How you doing, Lance?
It's fast.
Well,
I'm sorry about this. I didn't intend to ruin your day as well.
bit of a production, isn't it?
Oh, is that what this is it? Yeah, well, I didn't come looking for no party, you know.
Do you want to come in up there? We can have a chat.
Oh, here we go. No, what have a chat? I've been chatting at Columbo for 3 hours. I'm over it. Linda's taking my kids to Queensland. She's not going to let me see them again. They're my kids, Max.
I know. You love your kids, don't you, Lance?
Yes, I love my kids. What sort of question's that?
How do you think they'd feel if they read about your suicide in the paper, hey? How do you think they'd feel about
How do you think I feel about knowing they'll grow without me?
Tal said you wanted to talk to me about coming in. Do you?
I'm not going to Macquarie Hospital. I'm not stupid. I know that that's the deal for attempted suicide. But I'm not going to be locked up with those lunatics one more time, you hear me?
Okay, it's okay. Look, I think I can arrange it.
What's this? What do you mean, think? Answer me. You either can or you can't, Max.
Okay, look, I'll call your psychiatrist and we'll see if we can get you released into McCare. How about that?
Well, what does that involve? I don't understand.
Well, it means you've got to see me every day. And it also means we'll call Dr. Malone and we'll get a reassessment. You know, see how you're coping, how you're managing, that sort of thing.
Promise me I don't have to go back there and I'll come in.
Okay, but you've got to see me every day.
I want to hear it. Promise me.
Okay, I promise you. I promise you.
His cummerbund's on the roof and he's impatient. So what do? You threaten him.
No, I didn't threaten him. I made
He
a
says you're
deal
going to
with him.
smash his face against the door.
No, I said if he goes quiet,
What are
I
you
might
doing there in the
open
first
doors.
place? It's not your business to get involved with jumpers. Kim?
I was with someone.
These are the break and enter returns they were asking for over at the district. Can you fax them over?
I was with someone.
2 weeks into the job, and already you've got a punter talking about IA and the ombudsman. Look, everything is accountable above the line. Ensure authority is exercised responsibly.
Yes, I've read it.
Yes, well, read it again. Then you can tell me about the gang rape of that worker in Boundary Street. You got any starters?
Yeah, kid called Yanni Gaules.
As in Tony Gaules, the MP?
Yep, that's right, it's his son.
Oh, Jesus. So, do you want to stick with it?
Yeah, of course. Why not?
There's bound to be a bit of heat on it. Polly's son, you're new on the block.
I don't have a problem if you don't.
There's not a lot of weight in a raped worker. Half of them pull their complaints before committal. Juries never believe them.
She was done over pretty badly, Virginia. I think she deserves all the effort we can give her.
All right, good.
Is that it?
You did threaten that guy, didn't you?
No, Virginia, I'm only new on the block here. My role is to preserve the rights and freedoms of individual members of our community.
I need a blast. You know, I feel like I've got rats or something crawling under my skin.
Okay, look, I can give you a script for Valium, Deb, but it's not going to stop your cravings for heroin.
Well, I might need some Rowies and Seropax.
What about methadone? What about that?
Oh, bloody mongrels. If they didn't steal my money, then bloody cold. You got a heater in here?
Yeah. You know, Deb, I think it's time for you to start making some decisions. Looking after yourself.
Why? I've got AIDS, for Christ's sake.
No, you haven't. You've got HIV, the virus.
It's the same.
No, it's not. It's a very different thing to carrying the virus to actually having the disease. It's such early stages, you know. We've caught it early. It doesn't have to be a death sentence. So if we can look at some choices for you, Deb, you know, get off the streets, kick the smack.
And do what?
What did you always want to do? What did you always want to be, Deb?
I want to be a hairdresser.
Well, there you go. You see? See? No, Deb, it's a possibility.
No, darling, I don't even have any food in the house. You know?
No matter what the question, Jesus is the answer. Which is fantastic, don't you reckon? No matter what the question, Jesus is the answer. Which, you know, certainly takes the pressure off the HSC and any job interview you're going for. But, I mean, game shows, they're rooted now, aren't they? You know, sale of the century. What do you do? Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Jack Terry over here on his Bucks night tonight. On your Jag, that's the way, pal. Bit of a wacky venue to be having your Bucks night at, but whatever turns you on. I'm divorced, actually, which kind of shits me. Not because I miss my woman, I mean, she's a bitch, but it's the way you're going to tick those boxes on the application form, you know, married, single, divorced. Shits me. Went into the bank the other day to apply for a bank loan, and, you know, I said to the chick, why do you need to know that I'm divorced? And she said, well, sir, it does show that you've got a pretty serious problem with a long-term contract. Yeah, maybe I do. Maybe I just haven't found the right woman yet. So you came. Good on you. Phil, bit of service, mate. Rum and coke, thanks.
Listen, you're really funny.
Oh, am I? Yeah.
You made me laugh.
Whatever. Like, what are you drinking? Can I get you something?
Oh, no, thanks, not for me. No. Listen, you didn't answer your phone this afternoon, your mobile.
No. They give you cancer, those things. You should know that, being a doctor.
Well, yeah. I was talking to Dr. Malone. He wants to see you tomorrow afternoon. I would like to see you tomorrow morning. Is that okay?
Sure, righto. Now, what are you drinking? I mean,
no.
How about a vodka? You look like a vodka girl to me. Yeah. Phil, a bit of a vodka for Max, pal.
Thanks, Phil.
Yeah?
No, I don't want anything. I just want to know that you'll come.
For you, anything.
Yeah, it's lovely.
So, was dinner good?
Yeah, fantastic. Wasn't it? No lobster. Yeah.
Open the present.
Okay. Simone.
It's gorgeous.
That is beautiful. Look at that. It's even got a diamante on it.
Is it?
Oh, Simone. And thank you for this too.
That's okay. Well,
Lovely.
I'm going to bed.
Oh, nighty night.
See you tomorrow.
Okay.
Sleep tight.
Night, babe. You've wrapped it nicely.
I know.
Look at that. It's nice, isn't it? Don't you think?
Yeah.
It's nice.
Guess what I'm going to do with it?
I don't know. You can put it around your head. What are you going to do with it?
I'm going to tie you up with it. Ba-ba-ba.
Hold on.
Leave it.
Rob.
Leave it.
What the fuck? Look. Just Jimmy through. Hello? Debbie, can you hold on a tick? Just Just 3 minutes.
All right.
Yes. Okay. Right, now, did you get the Valium? You did, okay. Okay, well, no, Debbie, calm down. No, calm down. Yeah, I know that. Just, you've got to give it time to take effect, that's all.
Yeah, come on, go off. What are you doing, yeah? You take it.
Oh, poor Yanni's never going to get that ball.
Yeah, he's having a shit. He's got the car.
You got enough?
Yeah, just about.
Yanni, get him.
I don't know. Just take your time, there's no rush.
Yeah, got all the time you need.
Hello, sweetheart. Mummy's talking in here, so why don't you go and wait outside, okay? Then we'll go to the park.
Come on, Emma. She's gorgeous, little thing. How old did you say she was? 4?
Yeah.
She's beautiful. Looks a lot like you.
Thanks. I remember him.
Now look, Danny, you've been identified. You're seen in the area there.
I didn't rape anyone.
You didn't rape anyone?
No.
Well, you picked her up, didn't you? You took her around behind the back of the
No, I
factory.
told you I
You're all
didn't.
screwed.
I
Here,
didn't.
Chris, Yanni,
No, I don't
you
know
all
what you're
gave
talking
her one.
about.
Come on, she was begging for it, wasn't she? She was asking for it, wasn't she? What about the knife?
What knife?
What time you leave the pub?
Already told you.
Yeah, well, tell me again. What
About
time?
10:30, look at me.
10:30. Anyone see you leave the pub?
The barmaid.
Why take Yanni's car? It's a piece of shit compared to yours, isn't it?
Oh, because I was drinking. I didn't want to get done for drink driving, did I?
Ah, very sensible.
So who drives?
Maggie.
Who drives that car, yeah?
That's very sensible.
Maggie?
What?
Who drives the car? Who drives Yanni's car?
You only drove the car.
Did he? So you got drunk, did you? Chris get drunk too?
Yeah, I got drunk.
What, you often go out in the middle of the week and get drunk, do you? Come home all hours?
I was celebrating.
Oh,
Yeah.
What were you celebrating?
I got a job.
I'll be back. You got a job.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
Thanks,
Danny.
thanks, mate.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Did you get an AIDS test too? Did you get an AIDS test?
What kind of course is this? A firearms course?
What do you reckon? You do it?
So his ears are pierced, but there's no damage. And his times check out with the barmaid and a time zone. We've got nothing, Bill.
I reckon you did it. He's gone.
Bill, there's a message for you from Tony Gawless.
Thank you.
Don't get photographed, will you?
Yes. The Commissioner speaks very highly of you.
Does he?
He appointed you recently.
Yes, I heard he did, but he didn't actually do the honours.
My government appointed him. I know you've been tailing and photographing my son.
Have I?
It's causing him great stress.
Did you know that your son bared his ass at me? He chucked me a brown eye.
He's innocent. I cannot speak for his friends, but I can assure you if anything happened to that woman, Yanni was not involved.
Mr. Gorlas, I'm just following up a couple of leads I've got, you know.
You went to his school.
Oh, God, no. My parents could never afford somewhere like Heavenly Grammar. Did you know that he sexually assaulted one of his teachers last year?
There was no assault.
Oh, according to his principal, there was.
Did he also tell you that she made him stand in the pouring rain for talking in class?
No.
Immediately before this alleged assault, she hauled him out in front of the class and called him a half-wit.
No, he didn't tell me that.
How would your nephew react if that happened to him?
Well, he'd probably thump her.
Yeah. You got any kids of your own?
Yeah, I got one.
Then you know what I'm talking about when I say I love my son. And if you hurt him, I'll ruin you. That's a promise.
I changed my mind about 80 times. I even put my foot out at one point to see if the wind would blow me off.
Lance, I know you don't want to go to hospital.
No, I don't.
I
You
know,
promise.
yes. But you still need treatment. Are you taking the medication that Dr. Malone prescribed for you?
Look, I can't sleep with those things. I mean, that's fine if I'm doing night shift, but otherwise I'm at home in front of the TV like a zombie. It's
No,
bullshit,
you
man.
need to take it. You really do. That's part of the deal.
Well, that's not what you said yesterday.
Okay, well, I've spoken to Dr. Malone, and he is concerned that your behaviour could become more erratic if you don't take the
Right.
medication.
Okay.
No, he also thinks it could have contributed to what happened yesterday.
Oh, what bullshit!
Lance,
Yesterday
why don't you sit
had
down?
nothing to do with any of that, and you know that. That guy's a tosser. Look, why do people assume that because you want to kill yourself, you're crazy? Why can't it be a rational choice?
Do you want to sit down?
No, I don't want to sit down.
Okay, well,
Shit
listen to me.
anymore.
Listen to me. I want to keep you out of hospital. As much as you do, I don't want you to go there either. But for me to do that, I need to know that you are going to keep your end of the bargain.
Yeah, well, I'm here, aren't I?
Well, it means doing the things I ask of you.
Your eyes are a different colour, just slightly. Did you know that?
It means going to see Dr. Malone.
I want to see Dr. Malone. The guy knows how to say three things. Hello, Lance. How do you feel about that, Lance? Goodbye, Lance. I mean, it's useless. I just talk at him for a few hours.
That is the idea.
No,
That's the idea.
Pretty bloody ridiculous, don't you think? I mean, I know what my problem is. My life's in the toilet and I get a bit depressed. Sorry. I don't need some patronising cretin with bifocals and bow tie to tell me that.
Okay, that's fine. That is absolutely fine. But you need to know if you do not go and see Dr. Malone this afternoon, then I cannot guarantee that you are not going to hospital.
Well, that's just great, that is. Last night you said you liked my act. Was that true, or was that just one of the...
Yeah. Yes, it was true. I thought you were very funny.
That's good. When I got home, I couldn't stop thinking about you. I realised that you're the only person left in my life I can rely on.
Will you go and see Dr. Malone for me?
Yeah, I'll see Dr. Malone if you want me to. But you know what I really want? I want someone to need to see me. Could you? Need to see me?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, of course you will. Yeah. Hey, Max. What are you doing here?
Lunch.
Oh, you remember Mariella?
Yeah, Rob was your supervisor for a while, wasn't he, Marianne? On your thesis.
Yeah. Well, I still am a supervisor, yeah?
I should probably go.
You never said you wanted to stop being a supervisor.
I really thought that much was obvious, Rob.
What did you want me to do? Just abandon her mid-term?
Yes.
Well, I couldn't. I mean, she's working so hard. I couldn't just abandon her like that.
Right, so you're prepared to abandon our marriage, is it?
No. Max, I'm not sleeping with her.
Well, it's not how it looks.
Well, I can't help the way you choose to see things. No, Max! Max!
Pink, underground spots.
Hello, crisis center. Yep. Uh-huh.
Well, Emma?
Yep.
Emma?
You want to come in this afternoon?
Is your mummy here?
Yes. Okay, then. Bye. I found it in her pocket.
Her teddy's in a bag with some other stuff. Tell her I love her. Does she know she's been dumped?
She said she was coming back.
Right, okay.
She's completely clean. I checked her all out. She's not damaged. at
Okay,
all.
look, Jez, I'm going to go out for a little while, all right?
What do you want me to say to her?
Oh, don't say anything, just feel it.
Hey, Emma, you want to eat? You're not hungry?
Gorlas can't have you sacked.
No, but move, maybe. You know, come on patrol out the back of Burke somewhere.
Where'd you go?
What do you reckon?
He's going left.
Ah, what have you got here? Feeling a bit crook, are you, Maggie? Straight into the hospital.
He must be shooting himself. His kid mightn't have had a thing to do with it, Bill.
No, he might have done the business. But I bet he knows who did. I want to see Gorlas paid.
Maxine Summers. Yeah, hi, Bill.
Yeah, look, one of our heroes, he's just dropped into St Vincent's. I was wondering if you could check to see if he's going in for an AIDS test for it.
What? No, I can't give you that. That is confidential information. No, you... No, wait a minute. Have you been using Debbie's HIV status for leverage? Is that what you've been doing?
No, not really. No. No, it's Danny Thompson with a P. Yeah. Hello?
Debbie, look at the state of you. What are you doing here? Debbie, you cannot do this for much longer. You know that.
I'm only doing French, man, all right?
Debbie. Okay, well, what about Emma? What about Emma? She needs you. You know that.
Bloody hole in the head.
Okay, well,
What are you
how about
doing?
Yeah, all right. Well, how about you come with me, eh? Deb, come with me?
No.
I've got a warm car.
No.
It's dry, you know.
No. Ah. You know you're a saint, you know that? They should hang you up on the cross, I reckon.
Yeah, I reckon.
What are you bloody doing here? You're up the bloody road, not in the factory.
Hold on a minute, Debbie, is that your choice? Is that you want your only daughter to grow up in a shelter home with different parents and strangers looking? Is that what you want?
Yeah.
Is that the choice you're making? You know, you've got a choice here and you're deserting her. You're
Take a bloody hike, right?
Don't think about it. Just think about this for a minute. You know, I've got this kid back at the...
Honey, we're gonna have
Emma's lonely and she needs...
Here at the suicide hotline, we do suggest a gas oven, but if you're going to go electric, we suggest you wrap your head in foil and jab it with a fork a few times.
You said you were going to see Dr. Malone. You broke your promise.
Oh, look, I didn't promise anything.
Yes, you did, Lance. Yes, you did. Now, Dr. Malone is now talking about an involuntary scheduling order. Exactly what we were trying to avoid.
Yeah, well, I fell asleep and slept through the alarm. Sorry.
Well, you know what? That's okay. That's okay, because he's working back late tonight just for you so you can call him.
All right, I'll call him.
Great. There's the phone.
What'd you think of the act tonight?
Take the phone.
No, really, what'd you think? Better or worse than last night?
Better, Lance. Much better. It was hilarious.
Oh,
It was
listen,
really...
don't do me any favours. It's just a simple question,
Well,
you know.
don't make me play childish games with you, all right? Now, if you don't call him, he's going to schedule you. Do you understand that?
Yeah,
Do you understand
Yeah,
that?
I understand that, but
Really?
he can't do that by himself. Besides, he has to find me first, doesn't he?
Take the phone. So, what was it about her that attracted you, aside from her looks, of course?
She's not the woman you are, Max.
I'm not asking to have my ego stroked, Rob.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't think there's anything.
Nothing? What, you can't think of one thing?
Well, she makes me laugh.
She made you laugh.
Yeah. We laugh a lot.
Hello? Oh, right. Yeah, I'll come now.
You know, a couple of girls, they heard I had the bug, so thought I was bad for business, so they sunk a boot in.
Yeah, they sure did.
Yeah. They were my mates. They just hate my guts. So what's the damage, you reckon?
Well, you know, underneath all of this, it's not actually too bad.
Yeah?
Might be a bit sore in the morning, though.
Can't even give blowjobs now, eh? Sorry, guys. She really wanted to see you. Hello, darling. Come to Mama. Hey, sweetheart. I'm so sorry. Oh, God, I'm sorry, baby. I'm so sorry.
Hi.
Come in.
No, I can't. I actually just came to give you some information. A kid called Danny Thompson.
Yeah.
Went to Vinnie's this afternoon, about 4:30, and he got an HIV test.
You are poetry.
Yeah. Something else you should know, he's got an infection.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Come in, have a cup of coffee. Come on. Just come in and talk.
No, I really can't.
Just...
God.
All right. Thanks, mate. Bill.
Yeah.
Uniform guy's got a complaint for us this morning. An old woman claims that 3 young men indecently exposed their buddies at her yesterday.
Hey, our heroes?
Yeah.
Great. Wheel him in.
Oh, the Gorlas kid too?
Well, he's broken the law, hasn't he? We're going to have to arrest him.
Guess so.
Shoplifting, car theft, now offensive behaviour. What's that, 3 times in front of the magistrate in the last 12 months, 18 months, is it? Hey, we're looking at a lifetime bond here, aren't we?
This is bullshit.
We've got the photos to prove it.
I want a lawyer.
You think that's funny, do you? Hey? You think that's funny?
No.
You want a lawyer? Do you want a lawyer?
Yeah, I want a lawyer.
You think something's funny?
Listen, I haven't done anything wrong. I don't know what you are going on about, man.
Do you think something's funny here?
No, I don't.
Good. There you go, call your lawyer.
I don't know who to call.
Put him in the dock, will you? Till he decides who he wants to get.
This is ridiculous. Over a childish prank.
My officers agreed with you, and that's why they took no action until there was a complaint from the public.
Who?
Mr. Gordon, please go and wait him before.
I would like to see him now.
As soon as he's given us his statement.
Pretty silly thing to do, Yanni, in full view of the public. You know, it was against the law.
How's it going?
Seems though Yanni's taking full advantage of his right to remain silent.
All right. I've just been in talking to Chris. He's telling me how this whole stupid business was Maggie's idea.
Original.
Yeah. He reckons that they saw us sitting in the car taking photos. Maggie goes, how about we chuck a couple of brown eyes here? Yanni goes, oh, yeah, I'll be in that. And I said, no. I said, no way. Not Yanni, he's not into that sort of stuff. That's not his car. He's a good kid. He says, Yanni's a moron. He's a moron. He'll do anything. Like the other night, Maggie and Chris go over to Yanni's place. They say, Yanni, give us the keys to your car. We'll go for a spin. You can come with us too if you want.
Mate?
Mate, good friend, Yanni. Yanni goes, apparently, Yanni goes, oh yeah, Mag. Yeah, do, Mag. Yeah, you can have the keys, yeah.
Is that right, Yanni?
Well, this is what he's telling me.
These guys treat you like a piece of shit, call you a moron, and you go and give them the keys to your car? Huh?
Hang on, you wouldn't be gay, would you?
No!
No. You sure?
No!
I mean, just because you shove your hand up a woman's dress doesn't mean you like girls.
No!
To his dad that he's not gay. To cover it all.
That's it. He's trying to prove to his father. Good talking, Tony.
Bill? You better have yourself covered over this.
Yep, it's all under control. Yanni's giving you up, Daddy. Brown eyes, picking up the girl, raping her, it was all your idea. He's made a statement.
We'll have to call a lawyer.
Who told you that, Chris? Did he? Chris wouldn't know if the train was up him. But you know, you put enough pressure on Yanni, and he turns to piss. Absolute piss. But then I don't need to tell you that, do I?
It's not true.
Isn't it? You all right? You feeling all right?
I need to go to the toilet. Can I go to the toilet?
Why do they call you maggot?
You want me to piss on your floor? I need to go to the toilet.
Why do they call you maggot?
Because I eat flies.
You recognise this?
No.
You sure?
Yes.
Have you ever worn one of these through your foreskin, Danny? No? Geez, it'd bloody hurt if it got ripped out, wouldn't it?
Bloody oath it would. It's probably why the little shit needs to piss still.
Jesus Christ. You get an infection. Can you imagine getting that infection? Jeez, it must be painful. Must be painful.
It's not mine.
No? Jeez, has got a bit of skin on there? You see a bit of skin on there?
Sure is.
Jeez, we could DNA match that to you, and that'd put you at the scene of the rape. You know, then we could do another match, see if there are any particles from the victim on here. If there were, snap, good night, Irene.
It's not mine.
Isn't it? No. Let's find out. Take your jeans off.
You can't make me do that.
Mate, in here I can make you stand on your head and whistle Beethoven's fist. Now,
Get your jeans off! Get your jeans off now! I don't know anything about you! I don't know anything! Prove it! You're the test right because you're not going to find anything! Get your jeans off!
You're chasing some story from a bloody prostitute. What's the point?
Who said she was a prostitute?
You did.
No, I didn't. I didn't say anything about prostitute.
Not a word.
Mr. Gorlas, I'd like to show you something.
I would like to see my son.
You will, after you've seen this.
Pissy, so we went to time zone to try and straighten out before we went home. And then we're on our way home and saw these pros hanging out around the factories. And Yanni starts going on about how his old man wants to wipe them all out and how they're scum and all that sort of stuff. And then Yanni says that maybe we should pick one up. And I was thinking that, you know, I was just going to watch Chris and Yanni rooting in the front. Then Chris is rooting and Yanni pulls out a knife and starts waving it around.
Turn it off. I've seen enough.
I told him to put it away.
So, what do you say about that, Tony?
What do you want me to say?
Well, you could say that without you, that scum, as you call her, that mother of a 4-year-old daughter, might never have been shunned out of sight and forced to work in some rat-infested shithole. Or you could say, without you and your self-righteous bullshit, animals like Yanni and his mates might never have stooped so low to do to another human being what he did to Debbie. You know whose idea it was? It was Yanni's, your son. All prick, no brains. And who made him that way, Tony? No, it wasn't his science teacher. She got off lightly. Your son, Yanni. You ought to hang your head in shame. Now I want you to go down and talk to your son. And I want Yanni to tell you exactly what happened.
Where is he?
So all 3 have been charged. We've got statements from 2 of them, but, you know, the other one will go under. It's not...
Shit. Really?
Yep.
Shit.
So you reckon you'll be able to see it through?
Yep.
Great. Okay, well, the committal's in a couple of months.
Mm-hmm.
Trial will be in about a year, possibly longer.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Okay, well, in the meantime, write down all the details of the rape so you can recall it later. It's a long time between drinks now. At the trial, defence lawyer is, well, he's really going to make your life a misery.
Yeah, I know.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to let you know so you're prepared for it.
Yeah. Hey, thanks.
Hi.
Hey, come in.
Hi, thanks. I just came over to bring you a bottle of wine.
Thank you.
That's all right.
Why'd you do that?
I don't know, to thank you, for being there.
Thanks.
Hi.
Kim's cooking dinner.
Hi.
Do you want to stay and have a bite?
It's only pasta, but there's heaps, really.
Right, I actually can't. I've eaten and I'm...
You sure?
Yeah, I can't. Look, I just came over to say congratulations on the case.
Thank you.
It's all right. And, apple cider for later. So, have a really, I might as well give you this, actually. Have a really good night. And see ya.
Bye.
Hello, Maxine Summers.
I tried again.
I know.
Still couldn't do it properly. Maybe I should do a course. They're going to keep me here this time, aren't they?
Yeah. Yes, they are. I'm so sorry, Lance.
Next week.
First there was the drinking and then work took its place.
So it's my fault. This is my fault. It's my fault again. Don't you take responsibility for anything?
As Max's world begins to unravel,
Don't you care? You didn't even try to stop him.
Bill mixes business with pleasure until a gruesome murder gets their minds back on the job.
You go back and you tell your brother, if he's not in here within the next hour, his brother will be back on a bike, and I mean a push bike.
I'll have him here in 15.